Okay, time to rip this bandage off. Making Miraculous videos depresses me. It makes me unhappy. I actively hate doing it. I love talking to you guys. I love talking in general, but I can't even say I love talking about the show. If you've noticed, I kind of just didn't upload reviews even though I've been saying I'd do it. I sat down and started watching Killin, whatever you guys told me how to pronounce it, I forgot. And they reached the part where Marinette's mom made a whole plan, everything. Sabine was so happy, and then Marinette made an excuse, and I just paused the video and I just turned my whole computer off and I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. I hope I wasn't having a mental breakdown, but it's very telling when a show actively makes me miserable, because I'm sad all the time, but to have something make me even more sad is a feat. And it's so difficult because I know I'm not gonna have a good time watching the show. I know there's some episodes like Kuroneko or what other show did I like this season? Polymouse. No, that's not the name of the episode. Whatever, the multiplying eye thing one. And those episodes are nice, they're entertaining, but it's very hard for me to sit down and just think, oh god, I might just hate this. And I've been an advocate for this my entire channel. People who've been with me for the longest time know this. I don't like engaging in things I do not like. I don't like talking about things I don't like. That's why I don't have a top 10 worst list of the year, because I do not give energy or attention to things I don't like. So with Miraculous, it was a show I really loved and it just went downhill. And as I've said, I would have just stopped watching it on my own if not for my channel and the fact that literally 80% of my viewers are Miraculous fans. So I just thought, okay, I'll just tough it out. And I've reached a point where I can't do that anymore and I just don't know what to do. Because if I say fuck it, I'm not gonna talk about Miraculous anymore, the fans will be like, fuck it, we're not gonna watch your videos anymore. Because why should they? They came for something and I'm not providing it and they have every right to leave. And on the flip side, I can say, okay, I'm just gonna shoulder through it, but I've been shouldering through it for almost a year and I'm about to lose my sanity. I know people will be like, okay, then cut back on hour-long videos and stuff like that, but it's like, when I watch the show and I see something that's an issue, I can just talk about it and how it could have been better, and I just spiral. I like to talk. We knew this, but I want to watch Penultime. I want to watch Quillen. I want to know what happens. But the dread, the fear of the show doing something I don't like or something that actively pisses me off is what is stopping me. How do people watch things they don't like? I barely like the show anymore and I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm sweating right now because I don't even know what to do. What can I do? I don't even want to think about dropping the show, but I don't want to continue. I remember a couple days ago when I was just passing by the living room, the parlor, as we say it over here, and my sister's Miraculous was playing. Was it? I think it was the season 1, season 2 episode, and I just wanted to plop down and watch it. Marinette still sounded like high and bubbly. The vibe of the episode was just different, and I'm like, why can't we go back to this time? I miss season 1, season 2 of Miraculous, but we've reached this benign or whatever the word is state in the show where it's like we're on a treadmill, but the show thinks it's going forward. We're repeating the same things over and over and over again, and I am fucking sick of it. Penultime has Chloe be the villain or whatever, and I'm like, again, and I know there's only so many characters. I know there's only so much you can do with a villain of the week story. But every time I think about when people say, well, they're limited, they have to reuse things. Well, at least Chloe even got a new villain design, so I don't know why I'm complaining. But when I think of shows that do reuse things all the time, I just can't help but think of shows like Phineas and Ferb. That is the epitome of rinse and repeat incarnate. But every single episode was a master. How the characters say the same things happen every time. There is basically no variation. The only difference is the wacky hijinks Phineas and Ferb gets into and Doofenshmirtz inventions and how the two will collabo. But with Miraculous, it's like you have everything at your disposal, but I am bored and tired. I cannot tell if it's the villains that get me upset or if it's the fucking love. This is supposed to be a slice of life romance action, and I feel like banging my head against the wall. I don't want this video to be too long. I just felt like venting. I'll be fine maybe by next week or so. I should just suck it up, watch Quillen. Oh my god, she's complaining that she gets views from something she doesn't like. I prefer to talk about things I like. Feed the soul, not the wallet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I feel like Miraculous is heading into that anime territory of where, oh, the protagonist can't confess to her senpai, and then you go on for 2 seasons. I hate things that are drawn out. I fucking hate things that are drawn out. I hate repetition, and I hate where the show is going. The only thing keeping me on this show is Adrian Agrest, and he barely shows up. So the crumbs I am given. Why do people think I always say I'm in an abusive relationship? I am. This is a toxic abusive relationship where I only get to see a crumb of what I want, and I have to sift through the shit, and I feel like I've just reached a breaking point and I just need to vent. Miraculous is making me miserable. I don't know what to do about it. I've tried to diversify my channel. I don't just talk about one thing, but it's very evident of what the people want, and I'd be an idiot to ignore that. I'm already dying as a channel. I don't want to dig that grave any deeper. But this isn't just to harp on Miraculous. I'm sure there's a lot of wonderful people working on the show. They try their best, but your best isn't good enough for me right now. I'm sorry. It's making me sad, and I genuinely don't know if I can watch season 5 at this point. I'm just grateful to my Patreons and everyone who supports me, because the money literally allows me to make little goofy, all the other videos that kind of feed my soul, or I would actually lose my sanity, because I would die if all I had to do was make Miraculous videos non-stop, because I wouldn't. And I don't know if this is me saying I'm not gonna make any more for the coming weeks, or I'm gonna make some. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm just a little girl on the internet who wants to vent. So thank you for listening. If anybody has any suggestions, I will very much greatly appreciate that. But don't feel bad for the people who feel like, oh, TVC, like, I know there are some viewers who say if TVC doesn't talk about Miraculous, I am not touching it with a 10-foot pole, and I don't want them to think that they are the reason I'm doing this. Well, they kind of are, but it's not their fault. I consented to be in that position, but I just what? Fuck. I don't know what I want. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening. Oh, well, this video see the light of day. Oh my god. I love you. I appreciate you. If you're one of the people who watch everything I upload, love you more. If you're the people who only watch Miraculous, don't feel bad. You have the right to enjoy what you want to enjoy, and that's an African woman venting about a 3D cartoon. I just wanted to be honest, open, and transparent about my feelings and the state of mind that I am in because of this show, which is very depressing to say out loud, but it is what it is, and whatever. I will go eat some chocolate, drink some Coca-Cola, and try not to die from the heat. Maybe I'm having a heat stroke. That would explain it. Yeah, thanks so much for clicking to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Love your faces. Be you, be true, and I love you. Hey, that should be a new incorporation to the outro. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.